and it has to do with the idea of ceremony and making things sacred. But ceremony and the notion that that we so we have talked about ceremony a couple of times. That we can have more ceremony in our life, and what that does for me is it kind of heightens my experience. And so what I've actually literally been doing today is thinking about ceremony in the context of everything that I do. And so, like, this is my live streaming ceremony, and it's not to, just want to be clear, it's not to undermine the idea of ceremony. It's not to reduce the idea of ceremony. It's to heighten the notion of being involved in things we're involved in. One of the things that somebody said, I can't remember who it was, might have been Dizzy Gillespie, but it was about music, and it was about the idea of whenever you're performing music, you perform like it's like you're never going to be able to do it again. And so to heighten the value of that time spent in a way that we aren't generally invited into doing, like live every day like it's the last day of your life. I mean, those sorts of things, those kinds of ideas aren't necessarily the kind of thing that I'm talking about, because that can create sort of this fatalistic thing, which is really not what I'm talking about. It's more about increasing the notion or the value of what we do and the value of the time that we take to do those things. And so what I've experienced in doing this is really kind of slows me down, keeps me focused on what I'm doing in a way that I really appreciate, and keeps bringing me back to actually what I'm doing. And so really kind of dug it. And especially I remember when I was the eating breakfast ceremony. And so again, not to trivialize ceremony, but really to heighten what we do in a way that I've really found really useful. So anyway, something to think about for today. And hope everybody's having a great day. It's rainy here in northeastern New England, and that's actually a really good thing because it's been extremely dry here. So I'm psyched to see the rain, and I'm psyched for everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody has a great day wherever you are, and I'll be back tomorrow.